Chuck Gallagher for my ethics class. We had to pick a point that we wanted to reflect on, and I picked the point of what it means to be somebody. And I picked this point because I felt like it was really prevalent in my life and our society today. And I realized that I am a culprit of trying to live up to the standards of trying to be somebody. Whether that means having the nicest house or car or clothes or electronics, whatever it is. I realized that my life and many other lives in society revolve around material things in hopes of creating this non-existent perfect image. As a teenager in high school, the pressure is on. Whether that means the pressure to be somebody or to uphold a perfect image. I relate to Chuck Gallagher in this way, in the fact that he felt the need to be somebody was so important and that he lost sight of the more important things in his life, such as his friends, his family, and who he actually wanted to be. He continuously struggled with his value and purpose in life, and unfortunately had to lose everything that he once had to realize his true self and identity. So Chuck Gallagher helped me realize that I am somebody and that I determine my own happiness. And he taught me that material things do not equal happiness. He also made me consider the question of, if your actions aren't ethical, is that really the type of person you want to be? So, despite our possessions and our outward appearances, and to lead a fulfilling life, we should have an outward focus instead of an inward one. And what I mean by that is, instead of focusing on the material things in our everyday life, we should focus on who we actually want to be and what truly matters, and focus not on your car, your house, or your clothing, or the things you own, and comparing yourself to others and trying to live up to these standards that we create as a society. Instead, just being your own person. And Chuck Gallagher had to fail in his life to realize this, and he thought that this need was so big to keep this image, but it really wasn't. He didn't have to give up or lose everything he had, but he did, and that's what helped him realize who he really was. And he helped me realize that by focusing on materialistic things, I can be far much more happier than having an inward selfish focus, relating only to material things, and that those things do not determine my happiness. So thank you.